we got to talk about Backlash live from San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Oh.
That was a Saturday. First of all, shout out to the whole Puerto Rican audience, man. They came lively since
They were electric.
Even when they had the little drone coming from the outside all the way through the arena up to there and up out to the crowd. I was like, that drone looked better than that drone they was using for that Sixers Celtics game in Game 2. That drone looked terrible. Did anybody see that? Pride, did you see that? I'm sorry. I got the little.
Did I see what?
I apologize.
I'm just trying to...
Did you ask me, did I see something?
What did you say?
Did you ask me, did I see something?
Yeah. Did you see that Celtics Sixers drone camera they had during Game 2?
No.
That was terrible. You see it fly by, I was like, get this camera out of here. That was the problem that they had. Well, this one was a lot better. So we're Backlash live from San Juan, Puerto Rico, and then I said the crowd was hot, and we kicked the thing off with the Raw Women's Championship, Bianca Belair versus Io Sky. Clearly, Puerto Rico loves Io Sky.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it ain't like, hey, no. Bianca was the heel, Io was the babyface. Clearly in this matchup. And I will have to say, this is the Io Sky that we have been missing since her NXT days.
Right.
Yeah, the damage control Io Sky, I was like, no. But this one, yeah, the way she was wrestling this whole matchup, absolutely. When she was working on the arm of Bianca was selling the arm for the most of the matchup. There came a spot where Bianca was doing military press to Io Sky. But she was selling the arm where it's like my arm is so she did a one-arm military press, which is still impressive because Bianca's as strong as shit. But I think Io was expecting for it to be like a slam on her back, where Bianca was just going to drop her down. So they got a miscommunication, and when Bianca dropped her, Io planted right on her face. I don't know if any of y'all saw that.
I saw that.
And I was just like, oh my God. Please be alright. Back and forth action, near falls. Otherwise, even Io Sky countered the KOD into a roll up for a very close near fall. And I was like, yo, these women out here killing it. And I mean, like, because obviously, you're cheering for you're hating Bianca and cheering for Io, but you're still into the matchup.
Right.
And I was like, this. So we ain't had an electric crowd like this.
Australia?
Australia? You mean when he was Cash the Castle when he was in the UK?
That's what I meant. Yeah.
So as there is a spot where Bianca's on the top rope, Io tries to go for a Hurricane Rana, Bianca blocks it. Io picks herself up and tries to go for it again, and Bianca blocks it. Then Bianca gives her a sit-down powerbomb from the top rope, but Bianca, it's like she has her, and as soon as her butt comes down, it's like she slams Io. You see her head bounce off the mat. I was like, my God. That's when damage control comes out. Barry looking good. Damage control comes out, and they
Extra neon.
All that. Bianca has Io in the KOD. Dakota tries to kick Coco there, but then Bianca kicks her off with Io, and she tries to go for the KOD. That's when Io rolls out of it. Dakota Kai sneaks one of her kicks in, which takes Bianca out there. Io's about to go for the moonsault. What Bayley is doing, Bayley is trying to hold Bianca's braid down so she can't get up, but the ref sees it, and it causes a distraction. And Io's just like, "What are you doing, Bayley? I got this." She goes for a moonsault, she misses, and then Bianca hits the KOD, wins the matchup.
Planting the seeds.
Very, very good opener. Already planting the seeds that Io needs to get away from damage control. Because this is the Io that we've been missing about it. And I think, because honestly, the story is if Bayley didn't do that, Io could have won this matchup. So, probably, were you able to see the opening matchup between Io and Bianca?
Say that again.
So did you see the opening matchup between Io and Bianca?
I seen when she drops her straight on her face.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about that.
But yes,
She like, you can turn the mic over to yourself. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it was cool. The finish to me was a little anticlimactic, but everything else was cool.
You know, honestly, I'm not mad at anticlimactic because I was like, it's like you put Bianca's in there just having good matches with anybody now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this woman has proven that she's legit. I'm waiting for the Charlotte match. That her versus Charlotte match is gonna be dope. She ain't gonna win.
I think you're the only person waiting on that.
I like Charlotte, yeah, but I love Bianca. So I'm saying that's the only horsewoman she ain't beat. She has made it known that her goal is to beat all the horsewomen.
Yeah, well,
she beat Sasha. She beat Becky. She beat Bayley multiple
she
times.
got one more.
She got Charlotte. One more to go. So next up, Bad Bunny's backstage, and then Rey Mysterio greets him, and then Savio Vega joins in. And I was just like, everybody popped. I was like, automatically, because I know some people are probably thinking like, who's Savio Vega? Because if they wasn't watching the WWE in the Attitude Era or even in the New Generation era, y'all know who Savio Vega is. But Savio Vega from the Los
Savio Vega was
Boricuas.
in the nation.
Savio Vega was in the nation at one point. And then
You mean it's the
And then
Godfather?
they became a great group after he left.
I'm sorry. I know I just came.
You just came with it and you say like the Godfather.
He looked like. Tell me now, he don't look like the Puerto Rican version of the Godfather.
To be honest with you, from the head up, Savio Vega looked the same as he did all them years ago. But yes, but he part of
from the head
Los,
up, but
part of
below,
the Los Boricuas, and now he gave Bad Bunny that Puerto Rican kendo stick. It had the flag on it and everything.
They was having the time of their life in the back, doing all the Puerto Rican flags.
Let me ask y'all one quick question for y'all, personal opinion, all three of y'all. Which LWO ship would y'all get? Mexico or Puerto Rico? That's the ones they got at. The LWO was the
Puerto Rico because of the colors.
I like that.
They go better with these Jordans, I got.
No, I wasn't. I'm not trying to start no rivalry. I was just saying.
No, I understand.
Because I'm a big fan of the Mexican LWO for the
I like that one.
The red, green, and white one, the Eddie Guerrero original one. But after they brought this new Puerto Rican one, I'm like, I kind of want both. I kind of like. I do like the Puerto Rican.
I see how the first part is blue.
Yeah.
So it's not like, this one sound wild. It wouldn't be mistaken for like an American flag.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that would be weird. But yeah, no, okay.
No, I like both of them, but I was just curious to see which one y'all had like.
Actually, I agree with you. I like the Mexico one.
Yeah.
But the Puerto Rico one is cool.
First of all, that thing has been selling like crazy. It's
like the #1 seller on the shop right now.
For the past 3 weeks. This is a group that it was a little Eddie Guerrero group that didn't last long with WCW because he got injured. But I remember the original LWO.
I just opened it, like clicked the link. It says only 8 left for the medium. Like damn, bro, only 9 for large.
Well, when I get paid, I'll probably get me a LWO shirt.
They got Bad Bunny shirts.
It's.
Oh my god.
Yo, you hear Corey Graves talking about stuff. I'm tired of everybody talking about how much they love Bad Bunny. Cole, name me another song other than Booker T. I don't know. All I'm saying he was healing it up.
Oh,
that's hate.
Yeah,
that's
hate.
Next,
I say I don't want to botch it, but I do know other songs.
Next match is Omos versus Seth freaking Rollins. The funny thing is, Cole said, "Let's see the story. Let's see how we got here between these two." Right? Peacock didn't even show it. It just said, "All right, let's go to the match." Because this match was just made.
No, let's show how we got here. It is just them announcing that it was going to happen.
Yeah, I was like, they didn't get here. So now here's the thing: Omos is not that great. He's green as goose shit, as Stone Cold would say. But when you put him in like Seth Rollins can have a 5-star match with a broom.
He can.
So
I'll give him that.
But however, Omos is not like these giants like Great Khali, who be tripping over, or the giant Gonzalez,
Bro, Great Khali, seeing him in person, it actually was painful. I'm like, bro, it looked like it hurt for you to move.
Yeah, I mean, I would say because you got these giants that they've had that just be stumbling over their feet. Omos is more athletic than that.
Yep.
Yeah, so I want to give credit for that. And this one, I thought they actually had an entertaining big man little man matchup, and 90% of that goes to Seth Rollins. But they started the match. Omos gave a short about turns him inside out. And the whole time, Seth cannot get a move out on him. He even texted him during his entrance. And you know, people, that's stuff to do. MVP comes out in all white. And
they love all white.
They love all white. I can't say the other word. But this is one of the best reversals I've ever seen. Seth goes, he hits a DDT on Omos. Not a lot of big men can take a DDT. Like, period. Seth goes for the curb stomp on Omos. But his neck and back is too strong that when he goes to the curb stomp, he can't get him down. And I was like, and Omos just looks up at him. I'm just like, see what you want about Omos? That was a dope ass reversal. I like that reversal. That one and the one Mustafa Ali does with the RKO.
Yeah.
When he goes to RKO, he does a handstand. I think those are like some of the sickest reversals out of these moves. So, I seen that he goes and gives Rollins a choke slam. Then MVP tries to slide the cane into Omos, but then he gets curb stomped actually this time.
Slide the cane in.
Yeah, he super kicks MVP off. The apron gives Omos another curb stomp that goes to the top rope and gives Omos a super curb stomp and wins the matchup. For what it was, I thought it was fine. I thought it was a decent match. And I think this is some of the best Omos has looked since period.
So maybe that's why they made it. I know it made no sense, but they needed something to make him look alright.
Look, here's the thing. That's just Vince's dude. But here's the thing. Now Omos on twice in a row. All of the Nigerian giants that the MVP says now they gotta actually figure out a plan to do with Omos.
They just gonna keep making them squash local talent.
But
yes, probably.
But see, after a while you can't do that anymore because now he had lost to Brock. He had lost to Seth. What's the point? Squashing is to help build the character to get to those kind of big names. He needs to actually. Every time he squashes all these guys, but he never beat up like a big name. I ain't talking about Mustafa Ali. I ain't talking about Dolph Ziggler. I'm talking about he hasn't beat. What you want to say, ladies?
Have y'all seen this Cody Rhodes Puerto Rico shirt?
Oh my God!
No, I have not.
What is going on here?
Wait a minute, that shirt's already been out. Oh, the flag.
The flag is Puerto Rico.
Yo,
And then this one with him and Brock in front of the Puerto Rican flag.
Yeah, well, that's the Backlash thing.
Listen.
Look.
You're going to be running around trying to solve all the problems.
You don't understand. Cody is solving the world's problems. You understand that by that? Wait till they do Africa.
He going to have a red, black, and green flag.
Boy, I'm going to buy that shirt. Yes.
Cody doing the Wakanda.
Exactly. And his dog will be the German Shepherd or like a chocolate lab.
Don't be a German Shepherd. That's horrible. I'm sorry. I didn't. Go ahead.
So, to me, that was the best Omos ever looked in a matchup. I was like, you know what? Omos was hanging with Seth. Seth gave Omos his best match. And, like I said, Omos ain't good. But he ain't be tripping with, like, Great Khali can't have that match.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Great Khali can't have that match.
We've seen one of those.
Yeah. I put Omos on the more of the, he ain't the Big Show. He's not Braun Strowman. He's on that level he can move. At least. Opposed to
don't let Braun
Giants
Strowman hear you say that.
What, he can't move?
No, you don't want to big up his head too much.
Oh, yeah. So, next up, we had a triple threat match for the United States Championship. Austin Theory taking on Bobby Lashley taking on Bronson Reed. Automatically, we knew Bronson Reed wasn't going to win this matchup. He got drafted to Raw. And we already know, like, hey, kinda now, since Bobby's on SmackDown, he can go after Roman. because
Roman needs some.
it need people to stack up. So the match is fine. It didn't. If it had more time, it would have been better. So it was a decent matchup, but Bobby being dominant give both Bronson Reed and Theory those Ron Simmons spine busters. Bronson Reed does like a splash to the outside on Bobby Lashley's arm that could have killed him or broke his arm. And then Bronson Reed said, "You know what? I know I'm Thick Boy 2 season okay, but
You really got chill, bro.
He did a Vader saw. That big man up there did a moonsault. Yeah,
Sure did.
sure did. He did a moonsault.
I missed a lot apparently.
Yes,
Got a little height on it too.
yeah, he
A
did.
little bit.
But Theory was out the way. Bobby spears Bronson Reed. Theory throws Bobby out the ring. He steals the win. Austin Theory retains. So, I mean, that was going to happen regardless, because now Bobby can go on and do good things. Bronson Reed looks fine, but he's going to be on Raw. He wasn't going to bring an actual championship to Raw, so he's going to have some good other stuff there. SmackDown Women's Championship, Rhea Ripley taking on Selena Vega. Puerto Rico's own. So, Rhea Ripley comes out first, because we're going to give Selena Vega, to the
She
stuff.
had a grand entrance.
Yeah, exactly. And she did. She did.
She came out, Puerto Rican flag.
She was
Flagged
Puerto
up.
Rican flag down to the socks. Like
Hash
she
brown
was,
Yes.
down. Mm-hmm.
She had her family out there. I think it was her mama, her stepdad, her, I don't know if it was grandparents or not, but family
yeah.
was out
Hey,
there.
who they say one of her relatives wrestled Bruno San Martino?
Yeah,
Yeah. I
Yeah.
feel like I remember hearing that.
one of them did wrestle. I don't know which one it was though, but I know that which one you talk about. Michael Cole made sure that she dedicated this match to her dad, who did pass away in 9/11 terrorist attacks. Then also how he met her cousin, the Amazing Red. For those who don't know who the Amazing Red is, he does House of Glory now, but he used to be a TNA, very good wrestler. Love the Amazing Red, and that's her cousin.
Y'all allowed to talk about people who not in the. I'm just being a dick. Go ahead.
Look, I'll tell you something. Vince and Triple H be backstage arguing over that microphone set, like Principal Prickly and some of the people that be just grab each other like,
superintendent move.
say this, and it's like, okay, well, whatever.
Just like that promo that Damian Priest did in Spanish.
Yeah,
That man, his head was about to explode. Triple H just like, let him go. Just let him go.
yeah. So this match at the beginning, now, baby girl, you know the proper term for this.
When she threw the chancla.
Yes, she
Oh
went.
my
She went and got the flip. I was
She
like,
got the chancla.
and she threw it at Rhea. Rhea was like, what? So the great. And then
They should have made it do the magic, because I don't know if y'all have ever had like a real live chancla throw at you, but them shits turn corners.
yes.
They go back like a boomerang.
Yeah.
It's magical.
It's
You
like
getting your ass beat, but it's magic.
it's like the Wanted Bullet.
Yes, yes.
And Michael Cole commentary. If you guys don't know the culture in Puerto Rican culture, that
No, Michael Cole, no.
La chancla.
No.
they call it chocolate, and this is what they do. Puerto Rican kids know a lot about this. I was sitting there like, thanks, Cole.
Thank you for that. Where's that man on TikTok? Another satisfying
racial moment. Yeah, I was like, great. We all know that.
We knew this wasn't.
Yeah, this is. She wasn't going with this matchup, but Rhea did make it look good. Rhea, I'll tell you right now, Rhea can sell a DDT.
Yeah, that reversal was clean.
Yeah, and Rhea can sell. I mean, she was spiking herself. She will sell a DDT. But then after a while, Selena Vega goes for a 619, tries to go for a splash. Rhea like, okay, look, I'm done with this. Gives her a riptide. She does pin her, her way. I mean,
Did she pin her inappropriately?
Yup, and she sat there for a minute.
yeah. She said now she stick her tongue out at that. She's like, okay, I'm gonna give her some dignity because that would be kind of fucked up.
It would have been.
You know what I'm saying? But I'll be reading it all the time.
Got all the luck, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, look.
In that situation, do you want to be Rhea Ripley or do you want to be Zelina Vega? Either way, you win.
Yo, I be really wanting to know what the backstage talk be like. Where you be like, yeah, you get independent, like, right? I'll just be curious. Or did she just do like a chore? Then you come back to herself. Don't pin me like that. You liked it.
And Rhea knows she doing that too, man. She reads tweets.
She responded. She's like, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, she knows exactly what she's doing.
Buddy Murphy, you don't know what you're doing, man.
Well, I don't even know why. Look, see, this is prime time. Man. I don't even know why Rhea broke up with her first boyfriend. I'm still trying to figure that out. It's just like
she says she don't care if you don't know.
I know. But Rhea does roll out the ring, gives Zelina Vega the ring to be able to celebrate. She's very emotional. They all clap before they give her a standing ovation.
They gave her a standing ovation. That was very nice.
It was very nice of them. So it was kind of like the Sheamus at the Clash of the Castle after Gunther got out. It was like they gave Sheamus the stuff like that. So that was pretty good. I was glad to see her get her due. Alistair Black tweeted out, in support of her and everything. That that's my woman. So
that's a couple that I'm just like, man, that's random.
Tell me about it.
Like every time I see them, they love each other, but I'm just like, how did that even?
Next up is match of the night. Now, did you see the San Juan street fight?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Prime, did you end up seeing the street fight?
Yes, I did.
This to me was the match of the night. Which
should have been the main event.
I think should have been the main event. I think it really should have been the main event.
Yeah. After seeing it and how, of course, they into it, and seeing what we got after that.
Yeah, I'm not saying what we got after that.
First of all, Bad Bunny is the logo. His face is the logo for the pay-per-view. It's like Backlash when he comes out the L.
Is that I was there? I was like, man, this should have been. But you know how Brock is. If he ain't going on last, he going on first. Mm-hmm. They was not going to do that.
I mean, honestly, he could have went on first.
Not with that finish. Not with that finish.
Yes, with that finish.
Not with that. I don't think.
I think if he wasn't bleeding, then yeah.
If this wasn't a Vince book show, me and Trish would have put him on first. But no, because I was shocked that the 6-man tag was the cool down match. Which it was still good. It didn't really need to be. But
no offense to anybody, but I think Rhea should have been a cool down match.
I agree.
I mean, it could have been, yeah, because Zelina still would have got that pop. She still would have got it all. So Bad Bunny, I had to give Bad Bunny his props here.
Yeah, he looks like he really been putting in the time.
I got a trivia for y'all real quick.
Okay.
So he changed. I don't know if y'all know this, but he changed his theme song.
Nah,
it was Booker T,
yeah.
But now it's another song. Can you guess what WWE superstar is in the music video with him?
Okay, I know it's easy to say Mysterio, but I'm not going to do that.
No.
I'm going to say
it's not Damian Priest, is it?
No.
How about is it of Latino descent?
No.
Okay.
Is it Cody?
Cena.
No.
Who is it?
Ric Flair.
You got to be kidding me, bro.
That's the one when they on top of the building and he dancing. The one that was like, woo, 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 and then he do the oh my god, y'all have seen the gym because when it first came out, we was talking about it.
We have to watch it.
Can y'all stop doing music with Ric Flair?
Y'all be
no. This is old. No, this is old. This is old.
Oh, it's old. Okay.
Yeah.
He's still y'all still hyping this man head up. He wore that chain that Offset gave him at his wedding.
You know that's his ringtone. They said. See, this came out. It was 5 years ago.
I'm telling you, when I feel like irritating Mr. A&E, I send him that picture of Ric Flair kissing Cardi B's hand at the backstage when they was performing. He gets so agitated.
Well, he came out.
He had a bald head in this video.
Well, he came out to the Booker T song, though, right?
No, he came out to the new song.
To the other one.
Okay.
The one Ric Flair is dancing on top of this building.
I really got to get into like the Bad Bunny, the actual music part.
I'm telling you, have seen this music video because we have made fun of Ric Flair's moves in this video. I'm telling you.
I'm pretty sure I know I have.
Because he does destroy it as a dance.
We gotta go look it up because we might have just blocked it out.
Mm-hmm. I know I did.
Look, I looked it up already. I already got it queued up.
Damian Priest comes out. This is his WrestleMania because he's the only member of Judgment Day that did not have anything to do at WrestleMania. So this is his WrestleMania right here.
Yeah.
In Puerto Rico. I mean, what better way you can do it?
Yeah.
And then Bad Bunny comes out. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna get my Raven on, and pulls out. He comes out there with a cart full of toys. Like,
and a WWF jacket.
That was Smackdown.
No. Back up. Nobody checked that before he went out. No, nobody saw him in Gorilla and was like, "You can't wear that."
Either they did. That's why he was wearing it down by his elbows.
No, that's just how people wear their jacket.
That's just how he wears his jacket.
That confuses me.
Oh.
I didn't get to address that, but y'all let this man walk out on TV with a WWF jacket. Also, where you get that jacket from?
Oh, he got that. He used to get the WWE magazines. He had to cut them drawers out.
And nail it in.
Hey, man, that's a real fan right there.
For real.
That's a real fan, please. He comes out with a cart full of stuff, and then this is why I was just like, Bad Bunny, you are surprising me. He come out of the blue and hit Damian Priest. You know how tall Damian Priest is? 6'8".
Damn. He's a big man.
Bad Bunny not that short either, though.
Yeah, but he ain't 6'8".
Let's look him up.
No, but when Brock gave him the F5, they was the same height.
I don't know they're the same height.
He probably was like an inch shorter.
He's 5'11".
I'm about to say Brock is like 6'3". So I'm about to say I'm taller than Bad Bunny. But Damian Priest is taller than all of us.
Yeah.
He's 6'8". He gave that man a Michinoku driver. I said, what?
Well, see, I think that the advantage that he has is this is a match with the person you've been training with.
Still,
so, I mean, I hear what you're saying.
To be a not a wrestler, even though he's training with Damian Priest, to pick a 6'8" man up, to still be able to tuck his head in for a Michinoku driver, is impressive to me.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, so sorry.
I'm
not saying it's not. I'm just saying I think that worked to his advantage here.
Yeah. They have the little weapon shots here, but Priest hits the South of Heaven chokeslam on Bad Bunny, but then he breaks the count up like, nah, we ain't done with him yet. Really healing up the crowd. And they go to the outside. Bad Bunny takes like 2 trash can lids and starts slapping the crap out of Damian Priest. Tough a little more. I'm trying to cough from the thing. Those get dry.
Oh. Okay.
All right, yeah. He did the trash can joint. That was funny because why he do the marching band symbols on him?
Yeah.
with the trash can lids. What was after that? Because I know the jump-ins was a little later.
Oh yeah, no.
I ain't gonna lie, after a certain point, I like dozed off in this match, and then I woke up like when the jump-ins happened, like when the music hit.
He hits a broken arrow to Priest in the matchup. Later on in the match, they start going to Bad Bunny does a dive to the outside of Damian Priest, but Michael Cole hits his line. Bunnies can fly. Yeah, that happened.
Like he could have just said like he had hops or something.
This is the same man who just gave us the whole reading rainbow definition of what a chop, you know what I'm saying, with the flip flop was. So just say this is the way he's gonna do it. They go up to the ramp, and then all of a sudden, they fight over there. Then they fight up on this balcony area. Damian Priest, which I did not see this coming, I know Bad Bunny was going to take this, does a Falcon's arrow to Bad Bunny off like this balcony onto like these equipment boxes. And like in his table.
Bad Bunny act like he is not like one of the biggest stars in the world. Like,
I was saying the same thing. I'm like, bro, you taking real life moves, doing real life moves. Like you don't have a concert to do in a few weeks. I'm just saying.
This, like, I must have missed the Bad Bunny. I gotta get on the Bad Bunny train.
I told you when we was talking about it when he was on Smackdown. I think.
Yeah.
My man got like he has a song that has 2 billion, almost 2 billion streams. Yo,
his Instagram account is like 45.5 million followers.
Yeah.
One post.
It's like Beyonce. How she used to have social media.
For y'all that's more in well, I like music too. I'm just saying, but for y'all that's more in trying the music, like how is Bad Bunny? Like seriously, just asking off.
I enjoy him. I listen to him when I work out.
Okay.
So I'm not a big reggaeton guy, but I hear his name like any podcast I listen to. Bad Bunny's name is popping up. So.
See, but that's also the thing. I think that's why I'm into it because we were outside when reggaeton really started popping off.
Okay.
Like that was.
So that's the kind of music he makes, reggaeton.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like.
Like Spanish
like
too.
Daddy Yankee.
Yeah, like remember Gasolina?
Yes.
That was the same. It's the same. Like think of that in that vein.
But like
bigger. But because remember how big that was when we were coming out of high school?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Okay.
So
all right.
I mean, we can give it a shot.
I was just curious. I'm saying
I'll play something for you.
Yeah, they say biggest star. It kept saying that. I was just like,
because he is.
Yeah, but no, this is real. Unlike when they try to do it for other people, this is like real. He's like an actual star.
This is the first person they've had on there that they've advertised. I'm like, I know who that is. I don't know who these other people are.
You know who Flo Rida was. Usually like him.
Not by choice.
I mean, some people they be like Grammy Award nominated. Now he actually got like a lot of Grammys, a lot of he actually doing his thing. So yeah.
Go ahead, Bad Boy.
He's really him.
Because like Ed Priest goes out there, he's checking on the biggest star in music history. I was like, okay, we get him, Michael Cole.
Michael Cole, he's on.
I mean, it's not like when they brought out Hardy and expected people to know who that is.
That was wild. It was like I seen him after that. Like I seen something about Hardy after that WWE stuff, and people did not seem to care. I was like, oh okay, so we wasn't just us.
Damian Priest brings Bad Bunny back down towards the ringside, but Bad Bunny gets up with a kendo-stick, starts working on Damian Priest's knee. And then
that's after he missed that kick.
Yeah, right? Yeah, he missed that kick. He hit his leg on the ring post.
Yeah.
He starts working on his leg, and then he gives him a figure 4.
I think this is where I came in at.
Yeah. Priest kicks out because he's.
I got scared of figure 4 because I was like, no, don't tell me he about to pin this man.
Only one
Cody style.
He is not Ty Dillinger or what's it, Sean Spears. Yeah.
Jeff Jarrett lost to a pinfall too. Figure 4 pin.
We don't count that.
All
right. Bad Boy tried to use a chair on him, but then Damian Priest, cuts him off. Excuse me. And then, as that happens, Judgment Day starts running down. Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio. They come running. They start beating up on Bad Bunny. I was like, because you knew this was going to happen.
Obviously.
Right? But then, boy, Rey Mysterio comes down.
Now, keep going. Never mind, keep going.
Okay. But I was chilling. Mysterio.
Mind you, these are faces, by the way.
Yeah. Mysterio comes down, and he's trying to fight off Dominic and Balor, but he gets overwhelmed, and all of a sudden, I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool. Carlito come down, Body Carlito, as he calls himself. He come down there with the fro flapping, and I'm just like, oh my God, it's Carlito. I was a fan of Carlito back in the day.
We know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love some Carlito. He comes
Michael
down
Cole
there.
messed it up for me, though.
Say what?
Michael Cole messed it up for me, though.
Why? What about? Why,
did somebody say Caribbean cool?
Bro, he can't help himself.
I was like a last sneeze call.
He can't help himself.
My goodness. He coming out, the pop is huge.
Of course.
And I'm about to say that because Carlito was the one. I mean, this is at the South Vegas. This is the one I was like, I can. Everybody else was Mexican. I was like, this is the Puerto Rican guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then No Way Jose was the Dominican guy. So we had the little.
What happened? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, he got his hair braided, went to Impact, I think. And we still ain't seen him since.
No way. Jose?
Yeah, Jose. I was gonna say nobody can find a whole way. Jose. He comes in there and then Ray knocks Dominic off, and then Carlito hits Balor with the backstabber because that's his move. Just let everybody know that right now. And then he takes the bite of the apple. I was like, oh, we gotta do it. I know we in a different time right now, but you gotta do it. So he hits the apple, then
Dom kicked him in the back.
Yeah, I know he drops the apple and stuff like that.
Tomato.
So then, as Balor and Dom was trying to retreat, Savio Vega music hit, and then people like maybe my son, if he saw it, would be like, "Who's that?
Who is that?
Everybody in Puerto Rico? Los Boricuas?"
Listen.
He just did was stand there and was just there, and they was losing.
It was a little awkward. It's like he was waiting on the cue though, and he was like, "I'm gonna do something to you. But I'm waiting on the music. I'm gonna do something."
Yeah, so
and he just kind of like, all right.
Balor started attacking him, so then he starts attacking him. Yeah, he got the old man punches, but then he did his cross kick. I was like, "Go ahead, Savio." He got the leg up to at least up to the chest. I was like, there, yeah. I was like, oh,
hey,
they was popping.
That's more than I can say for myself. So go off, Savio Vega.
They was out there, and they was popping, and then Dom was in the ring. He gets a 619. And then
Whoa. This is still the same segment, right? Didn't the LWO come out? That was after.
Oh no, yeah, that's right. The LWO does come out, and they join the fight, and then they.
This is how I have to make a point.
Huh?
This is where I had to make a point. I'm like, it's like 6-on-2, and these are the good guys stomping the mess.
Stomping about Puerto Rico.
It don't matter. It was like we on our turf.
Oh my gosh! I'm like, this is hilarious. They stomping the mess out of Dominic.
Yeah, and they know because Dom get healed.
Bro, they was probably up there just loving it. 6-on-2, sure. Viva la Puerto Rico.
And then Carlito did get to spit the apple on Dominic's face.
Oh,
it was great.
That's great.
It was great. In the ring, not Bad Bunny. Damien Priest goes for the South Heaven choke set, but Bad Bunny rolls it up and he kicks out. Then Bad Bunny almost kills himself. This is what. This is when he was like, he got a show because he goes for a sliced bread number 2.
Yo,
you saw it, and he goes up and gives Damien Priest, and he comes right down on his head. And I was just like,
I think in the rehearsal he probably did it, but then he didn't have a full match beforehand. Kind of like Jeff Hardy at WrestleMania 7 X7.
Yeah.
Like you could do it in rehearsal, but not after a full match. It's harder.
Yeah, it's hard when like you got to because he did it, and now for ladies, because she probably doesn't know what a sliced bread is, right? So this is Bad Bunny, and this is Damien Priest. So he grabs it like in a stunner form.
Yeah.
And he runs up the turnbuckle, and he's supposed to come down like backflip and falls on his back. But Bad Bunny falls like this. It comes out his head like that. And I was just like, ooh. I just saw the money falling. I just saw the money falling and lost it, and I was just like, this don't look good. But he got back up. He pinned him, and then he smashes Priest with a chair and hits the Bunny Destroyer or the Puerto Rican Destroyer, whatever they
call it, the Bunny Destroyer.
Bunny Destroyer.
Yeah.
Okay, and thank God, somebody won the match with a Destroyer. The Destroyer is almost getting like the super kick right now, almost. I'm just like, they should one of the sickest finishers ever, and then all of a sudden everybody just using that. But I'm glad he won with it. So
I thought they outlawed it for a minute.
No, they brought that back.
No, they outlawed pile drivers, and then after somebody did it, and it was alright. Well, I guess they not outlawed.
Stereo and Andrade was doing it like
yeah. Stereo and Andrade. After they did it, they was like, alright, we can allow this move now.
Yeah,
and then everybody
just I was just like they was using that setup moves. I was like, what, a Destroyer? Come on, y'all. So Bad Bunny wins the matchup, and then the LWO comes to the ring, Carlito comes to the ring, Savio Vega comes to the ring. They put Bad Bunny on the shoulders. He got the flag and everything. I was like,
they was like, anybody in the back, are you Latino? Come out.
the crowd singing the song.
Yeah. Well, it was. I was like, this is.
That would have been an ideal way to end.
I was like, why are we
show.
ending like this?
Because,
And
like
this
you
is what I was telling
said,
you.
Because
Brock is not going on second to last.
No, it's like he's either last or first. That's all it is with Brock. And I was like, damn, because when I just turned it on, because I didn't see it all on Saturday. When I just turned it on, I was like, wait a minute. This must be the main event. And I was like, wait a minute, we still got commercials and
Because
everything.
I asked that too when it came on. I was like, oh, this is the main event. And he was like, no, we
had
still
two
got
matches.
Cody and Brock. And I was like,
We still got 2 matches left. It was great. That was a
good match. I enjoyed it from what I saw.
Yeah, I had fun with it. Bad Bunny's great. But I was like, Puerto Rican.
He's just living out his wrestling dreams.
I love people like him, Pat McAfee. I love those. Still can't get.
Side note. All of LWO got LWO tattoos in Puerto Rico.
That's dope.
They went got LWO.
I said all of LWO, including Mysterio. So.
I mean, so it's like just add on because I mean, why not? They all got tattoos, so might as well.
I say nobody will notice.
Yeah, I think Santos got his on his hand. Zelina Vega got hers in her. Where you binge on? What is that? What am I blanking? In the inner forearm, like where you bended it.
Okay.
And yeah, so all of them kind of have it in weird places. Well, they still got it. It's cool.
So.
It's giving TC.
You said TC? Oh no! Stop. That's an inside joke. Stop right now.
I will say it is a little quick to get an LWO tattoo when y'all just like 2 weeks old, but
yeah, I'm about to say. I'll vote with Vince. Like, you know what? Now we got the show split up. Break up.
They about to hurt business, y'all. You better stop it.
No, I would be so mad if they got Hurt Business tattoos and then they.
Yeah, because I hope don't fall like the Hurt Business like that. You were good for a year.
Look, it makes sense for the New Day to get a New Day tattoo, but like LWO, y'all just became a stable.
It's like literally.
I don't know. That's difficult.
6-man tag match: The Bloodline taking on Matt Riddle, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. It was. You just gave me the look. I thought you were about to tell me something. This one I just breezed through this one. This one was a good match. The more of the story of this one was when Solo was going crazy towards the end of the matchup, and was giving Samoan spikes for everybody who wanted to step up. Jay was behind him, and then he grabbed Jay and was about to give him a Samoan spike, and Jay was like, "What you doing?" He said like that.
Listen, that's the energy he be giving though.
Yeah,
I'm your brother.
Exactly, and he was about to give him that, but then I think Kevin Owens broke it up. Solo is still the legal man in here. Riddle hits a Bro Derek on Jay, and then Solo runs in and hits Riddle with a Samoan spike, and then they win the matchup that way. The Bloodline wins.
Did you see when they were doing their usual Bloodline posing at the end? And he looking at Solo like, "What's up? Like we won." And Solo always do that scream before the Samoan spike, and he like jumped at Jay, but like they ain't see it because they celebrating the win. But he's like, and I'm just like, ooh, these little. This what I like. I like that they've been doing these little like, it's for you, but I'm gonna act like it's not for you.
Exactly.
Like they've been doing. Like Paul's been really good with that too. Like.
Oh, Roman come back on SmackDown.
Oh yeah. See, that's what I thought. I thought the pack up was going to be on Backlash, but I'm saying like, well, Roman comes back Friday, so the pack up will probably be Friday.
Yeah. Oh boy, it's gonna be decent. Main event time: Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar.
Bro, I unpurposefully fell asleep, like was falling asleep during this joint.
You know what? It's fine because it actually ain't lasting long.
It really didn't.
That's the funny part. Like, it just felt like a long match, and I'm sitting here like, yo, why am I dozing off? Wasn't even like it was a bad match. I was just dozing off. It was because of that street fight. I was tired. Like,
but here's the thing though, that street fight just took a lot out of everybody. in a good way.
Yeah.
That's why I should have ended with that because it just took a lot out. But not Brock. So Cody comes out. Puerto Rico loves Cody. He all in the crowd. Everybody hug like, Cody, come hug me. Like, come on,
He's like, I'm sorry, I'm covered in someone else's bodily fluid.
No, this is when he first came out.
Oh, he came out? Okay.
You know, when he had the coat on and everything. Then Brock comes out, and Cody like, I ain't waiting for you doing your shit. He went there, dived to the outside, started beating up Brock, started hitting him with the steel steps. This before the match even started. Mm-hmm. So he was getting his weapon shots out now. Then he came back in the ring, and then the match started. So then Cody starts beating up on Brock, but then he tries to go for that Cody kick, and then Brock's like, caught you. German suplex. Now we going to Suplex City, bitch. So he takes you to Suplex City, and then meanwhile, he's going for another suplex. Cody grabs the turnbuckle and exposes the turnbuckle. Brock sees it. Brock ain't dumb like, oh, you trying to get me. It ain't happening, bro. So he goes and keeps doing the German suplex, and then he tries to go for it again. Cody gets out, pushes Lesnar into the turnbuckle post. He Smackdown hits that, and instantly starts bleeding.
Yes.
Hard way. Because that's the only way Brock know how to bleed. Ambrose cut yourself all the time you want to. Brock like, it's going to be hard way, because if I'm going to bleed hard way, you're going to bleed hard way. Because Brock know the different pressure points right there to get that elbow right in your forehead. He made Randy Orton bleed like that. He made Cena bleed like that. So I don't ever want to be in a match with brothers like this. So you want blood? I don't want it the hard way, but I'll take this little knife and cut. I ain't trying to do all that. But Brock is like bleeding like crazy. And I mean, it
was a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was like, oh, this joint is everywhere.
I don't know why it freaked me out so much. I just think because it was literally all over everything.
Yeah. He had all that farm boy DNA all over him.
The wild part was, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just like, it's in his hair. I was so disgusted by that for some reason. I'm sorry.
My wife and my sister was sitting there watching. They was just like, he's bleeding. Like, they gotta stop the match. We're like,
okay, I didn't say that. I knew they wasn't gonna stop the match. I just said he gonna have to get some gloves. That's all I see.
Q-Flow, Prime Time, can y'all please tell them that this ain't Finn Balor. If a referee come up to Brock with some gloves, he ain't gotta jump. He will literally get pushed over the ropes. Like the referee got pushed over the barricade. Yeah. No, it's like Brock, look, for precaution, and he probably just look at him like, no, you know what?
I'm like, first of all, Brock was in the UFC. He'll be alright.
He eventually did put him on.
Yeah, he put him on and did nothing to him. None. They stopped the whole Finn Balor match. And
well, Finn Balor's head was split open. That's a difference.
Oh, no. I was talking about him getting gloves because there's blood everywhere, not because they need to check on Brock. Doing all of that.
Rhodes goes for the crossroads on Brock, covers Brock, and Brock kicks out.
I'm shocked. I actually am shocked Brock actually did the move correctly. You know?
Yeah. So, bro, I'm telling you right now, every time I see these kind of move like matches with Brock Lesnar, I have to sit back and think to myself, what the fuck did Dean Ambrose do? Because Brock ain't want to work with Dean at all, and I was just like,
he must have said something wild to him. He had to, because he seemed highly offended. Like, I don't want to be in the match.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? He been having these good matches, bleed for Cody and shit. Like, what the fuck did Dean?
Well, first of all, that was like he bled on purpose. That was
Brock we was doing. Brock goes for the Kimura lock, and then Cody rolls him up and steals the win.
I should have known something was fishy. I'm like, Cody knows that it takes 3 to finish everybody, especially Brock Lesnar. You can only do 2 and stop. Come on, Cody, you smarter than that.
Yeah. and then he gets the win. So I was just like, I thought it was a good main event. It was fine, quick to the point. It got the thing across. Cody wins, but this ain't gonna be the only thing.
Nah, I didn't.
We just got the list of who's gonna be in this tournament, even though Cody shouldn't even be in this tournament at all. But it's either here or there. Brock gonna screw him, and we're gonna do this rematch at a Saudi Arabia show.
And that's why I'm saying with the draft. That's why I was saying, like, Brock is such a risky pick.
Yeah.
I don't know.
When it comes to these stadium shows, Brock with that payday, so
yeah,
he got to keep the farm up alive in Saskatchewan. So,
The thing is, though, like Brock and Cody can have an actual match where they don't have to go 90 miles per hour in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I was kind of disappointed with that, but maybe that's just me. Like Cody didn't need to do. All right, I'm gonna do the 3 disaster kicks in a row, and then the Cody cutter. And I just feel like they could have just had an actual match.
No.
Not an actual not a Kurt and Brock match, but at least like a 10 minutes, like
Well, the match did go about 10 minutes, but I'm saying, but first of all, it was a no disqualification. He went out, beat Brock with the weapons. And
it wasn't no disqualification. It was a regular match.
Huh?
It was a regular match.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, but the way it started off hot, and then he goes in there, and then they actually did have a match. It wasn't just German suplex galore. And he bullied him. He German suplexed him. He disaster. He got Cody Cutter. And on Eddie Blade. So I thought, more you can ask for. I thought Backlash was an excellent pay-per-view. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I agree.
Thumbs up for me.
I don't think, I was about to say, none of the matches actually, I don't think there was a miss on here.
Exactly. Everything did what it was supposed to do. Even the old Moss match, it just did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah, I missed it in the beginning, but what I saw was all right. It wasn't like, oh, this is a sucky show. It was good.
No, it was definitely a good pay-per-view.
So, you give it a thumbs up too, Prime?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought it was a real good pay-per-view. WWE has been doing good since the pay-per-view so far, from Rumble to Mania to now. So I'm hoping that this Night of Champions is booked pretty well. Hope Money in the Bank is booked pretty well. And I damn sure hope SummerSlam is booked pretty well too.